What's going on, YouTube? I am Germ here, and you guys can see right here on the screen, we have this new announcement from Twists. It's really long. Okay, bro, there's no way we're going to be reading all of that, but at the very essence of it, pretty much Twist is going to be leaving FaZe Clan. He's going to Team Liquid. This is a huge story in the esports world, but CS investors out there are also wondering if it presents a very interesting and potentially very profitable opportunity that they can take advantage as well. I've been seeing this talked about over Twitter, Reddit, Discords, all over the place for the past couple months, and it seems like we're getting closer and closer to finding out if this is actually going to be something that you can invest in, something that you can make money off of. So we're going to be going over all of that in this video today. But first, I wanted to plug my cash trading business really quick. I have been looking to buy tons of different skins. Obviously, I'm preferring the stuff that's a little bit more liquid, the stuff that's a little bit more easier to buy and sell and get rid of and move all over the place. But I am definitely looking to buy anything for the right deal. I have this kind of Twitter thread going on that's shown all the different kinds of stuff I've bought dating back to really August. But, you know, there's stickers, there's gloves, there's guns, there's knives, there's capsules, there's cases, there's everything. If you guys have any CS items that you are looking to turn into cash, I know there's a lot of people looking to kind of change around their inventories right now, maybe looking to buy some different skins or some different cases or some all kinds of different stuff, whatever you're looking to get rid of, hit me up over on Twitter. My Twitter is going to be linked in the description below. We can probably work out a deal, and it's just a fast, safe, efficient, easy way to actually get cash or crypto or whatever you're looking to get for your CS items, rather than having to jump through all the million hoops and wait forever and whatever. We can get you a deal done quick. Hit me up on Twitter. With that being said, let's get right into this. So again, Twist announced that he is ready for a new challenge and will step down from FaZe Clan. He is going to be heading to Team Liquid. It's a really awesome, exciting time for North American CS fans. We'll have to wait and see what happens, all that stuff. Who knows? But the bigger deal here is what is now going to happen to FaZe Clan. Because if you guys don't know, FaZe Clan has had a very interesting year. You can look at FaZe Clan stock, which is publicly tradable. FaZe Holdings Incorporated, ticker symbol FAZE. Down 89.45% year to date. This has been a rough year financially for FaZe. Obviously, it's been a rough year financially for a lot of esports organizations and teams and stuff. You know, we've been calling this the esports winter or whatever. It doesn't really seem like CS, I don't think, has been hit as hard, but definitely a lot of organizations having to make cuts, pay people less, you know, dissolve rosters altogether, all this different kind of stuff. And this ultimately led us to, I don't even know when this was officially. This was October 21st, so like a month ago at this point. FaZe Clan purchased by GameSquare, the company behind Complexity. So GameSquare Holdings has revealed the company's reached a definitive agreement with FaZe Clan to acquire the popular brand. This move will be yet another move by the company to strengthen its position in esports and gaming. Segments have been actively participating in the backing of esports organization Complexity, among other ventures. So that is a very interesting part here, and the thing that gets even crazier for the CS2 scene. Obviously, CS2 is this really big opportunity. People know that CSGO is already this huge, massive esport. People are hoping and expecting CS2 to be even bigger. They're expecting, you know, CS2 to bring new life to the Counter-Strike player base, but also potentially the esport scene. They know Valve wants CS2 to be this big, massive hit. So teams have a potential and opportunity to, you know, kind of start anew in CS2 and hopefully build up very profitable organizations and make a ton of money and all this stuff. So what is going to happen? This leaves us in this kind of dilemma where a lot of these tournament organizers and leagues and everything have a clause or have a rule set where one company cannot own two teams. Obviously, leaving GameSquare in this very weird spot where it just bought FaZe, and it bought FaZe for a reason. FaZe is this big brand, huge fan base, you know, iconic logo, iconic branding, all this different stuff. But then they have Complexity as well, and it's going to be an issue where they can't have two of these CS2 teams. So this is leading people to believe that the FaZe Clan team could potentially be dissolving, and that would make a lot of sense. Complexity, you can see right here, according to HLTV, is the 5th best team in the world right now. Complexity is a very good team, but even though Complexity is an old, iconic brand and all this stuff, they're not as old or they're not as iconic or as big or as popular as FaZe. And also, all of a sudden, FaZe has the best CS2 team in the world. Since CS2 started, FaZe has been on an absolute tear. They've been winning everything. Now, obviously, losing Twist is going to be a little bit of a hit, but Rops, Kerrigan, Rain, Brokey, these guys have been on fire. And if you look at their recent matches, yes, they did just drop a 2-0 to Vitality, but before that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 match win streak for FaZe. Like, they had just been on absolute fire. So is there some value for Complexity to maybe be holding on to this FaZe team, whatever? We don't know, but there is at least the potential that this FaZe team could dissolve and Complexity could kind of become the main team for this Game Square organization, for this Complexity. So we had the CSGO Market Forum, obviously a place where you get all kinds of different opinions and good ideas and bad ideas and everything under the sun, but they are asking, are FaZe stickers undervalued? It seems very likely that FaZe will disband their CS2 team, given how many people like FaZe in their logo. Do you think the price for their stickers will increase when the disband is announced? Personally, this guy thinks so. We have people kind of all over the place. Some people saying, hey, source on the disbanding sounds interesting. FaZe is such a huge fan base in comparison to others like the Copenhagen Flames. We know, obviously, when the Copenhagen Flames disbanding was announced, we had some of those stickers going a little bit crazy. Obviously, some people said they were market manipulated and blah, 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 but we definitely saw a big run up on some of those stickers because that means, obviously, if a team disbands, they're not going to be getting any future stickers, which means you're going to be putting a supply cap on the stickers that are out there, which could mean potentially the stickers that are already out there are going to go on a big run. Now, the main issue that I have for FaZe is, one, we don't even know if they're going to disband. Game Square could say, hey, we're going to hang on to our FaZe team. We're going to disband the Complexity team. That would be crazy, but it could happen. But I think it's more likely than not the FaZe team is likely going to dissolve, especially with Twist leaving. But the other issue here is that FaZe has 3 sets of borderless stickers, and obviously one of those being Paris, which is like the most sold sticker set of all time, meaning it's going to have a huge supply of glitters and hollows and papers and all that stuff. But they were also at Antwerp and Stockholm as well, so they have a ton of borderless stickers out there already. But some people here are saying, hey, like most discontinued team stickers, prices initially go up and eventually come back down. If it's a really nice sticker like the Copenhagen Flames hollow, it'll rebound given enough time. So, maybe this could be a good long-term investment. This guy says, shut up, bro. I'm still getting my FaZe glitter stockpile from Paris while they're under 50 cents. This guy calls them Fano, market manipulator, whatever. Some people say the chances of FaZe disbanding are very slim, but then people say, TOs have stated that 2 teams owned by the same company cannot compete in the same tournament. Either FaZe or Complexity needs to disband, and according to many industry sources, it will be FaZe. Twist leading may be an indicator of that. So yeah, a lot of different crazy stuff going on, obviously all over the place here. So this leads us to the FaZe stickers. And if there is an opportunity in FaZe stickers, and if there is, what FaZe stickers we could mainly be looking at. Obviously, I think some of these older, a little bit older, kind of mid-tier age, cool FaZe stickers that look the best are going to potentially go on some kind of spike here, in the next couple months. If it is announced that FaZe is disbanding, I think in the short term, some of these things could absolutely pop. And in that instance, all these top couple FaZe stickers, the FaZe hollow from Boston, the FaZe hollow from Atlanta, the foil from Atlanta and Boston. These 4 are all very, very good looking stickers. And if there is some kind of crunch on FaZe stuff, or FaZe keeps popping up in the news, or they do end up disbanding, these could go on a little bit of a run. I think in the long term, these are probably all good investments anyway. Maybe not amazing investments, but good investments anyway. And I think they all could be set to have a little bit of a pop if some big news does come out. I don't really love any of these other ones. Cologne 2016 is like okay. London, I don't really like. MLG Columbus, I think, is pretty cool. Krakow, I'm kind of staying away from, so I wouldn't really be as interested in those. And then, obviously, you're going to want to take a look at some borderless stuff. I think the FaZe Clan foil from Stockholm becomes one of the most interesting possible investments, because the foil from Stockholm is the only borderless FaZe foil, because obviously there's no foils in Antwerp or in Paris. So even though there is a lot of FaZe stuff in Antwerp and Paris, there is no foils. Glitters, you have the you have the Antwerp glitter and the Paris glitter. Hollows, you have hollows from all of those, but the foils you will only find in one collection. So if there is some good news and people are worried about, or people are happy that there will not be any more borderless FaZe stickers to come out in the future, the FaZe foil from Stockholm could be, I think, the big potential moneymaker from this whole thing, because not only did Stockholm have the lowest supplies in general from the 3 borderless collections, it's also probably the best looking, but also it's the only one with the foil. So, if you wanted to argue that the hollows from Stockholm or Paris or Antwerp or whatever could do good, maybe, but I think they're all going to kind of be competing with each other, and I think the supplies are so high, it's not really that big of an opportunity. I think the main opportunities here are the foil from Stockholm and some of the older FaZe stuff, and honestly, I think the best pick out of the bunch is probably this FaZe Stockholm foil, because Stockholm stuff is kind of down lately anyway. And I think Stockholm stuff in general is going to be a good investment in the long term. Again, we don't really know what's going to happen here so far. All we know that Twist is leaving FaZe, and FaZe has been purchased by the same team that owns Complexity. So some decisions are going to have to be made. FaZe could definitely potentially be getting disbanded in the near future. And like I said, if it does, I think this is a big opportunity. Potentially, I don't know that I'm really going to be jumping on this. I don't necessarily believe in this as much as some other people do, but it could be cool. And obviously I want to put out on this channel all the different ideas and investing takes and theses and everything out there. But either way, I think the FaZe Clan foil from Stockholm is a decent investment long term, even if FaZe Clan continues, because even if FaZe Clan keeps playing and they make it to Copenhagen, and Copenhagen has borderless stickers, whatever, there probably won't be foils. So I still don't even think that owning the FaZe Clan foil from Stockholm would be the worst investment in the world. So we'll have to wait and see exactly what happens, but just know there is a lot of people who've been talking about potentially trying to make money off the dissolving of FaZe Clan over the past couple months. So yeah, want to get this info out to you guys. Decide what you do. If you guys think this is a good idea, bad idea, somewhere in the middle, whatever, do what you're going to do with this information, and we'll have to see how it goes from there. Again, I don't think I'm going to be buying any FaZe stuff, but this is at least where my thoughts and opinions and everything on it lie. But that's pretty much it for this video today, guys. Hopefully I catch you in the next one. Until then, peace.